Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Thursday evening. Hope you're well, hope you're looking after yourself and you've stayed as warm as you possibly could have done. It was brutal out there. And don't be like me and wear shorts all day because it's a bit weird. But we've got some pretty decent chances to potentially warm you up. You see what I did there? We got obviously the big update around Japhet Tanganga and his next move being sorted, and he has moved. Also got the interest coming into Itakura, a guy that we've spoken about before on this channel. And also we do have a bit of an interesting report around Leeds United and Ben Davies. Plenty to get into, plenty to talk about. Just want to say, if you're new, subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And let's talk this Leeds United, Ben Davies situation. It came from Team Talk. And it said that Leeds United still hope to add to their defensive ranks this month. And with a 5-man list of targets revealed, Ben Davies, Ben Johnson, Ryan Giles, Connor Roberts and Nico Williams. So I thought about this, and Davies has been solid this year, right? I think that's fair to say. Davies has some value in the squad, some leadership values as well. Those are all very fair things to say, but I can also say it's very fair to say he's not going to be around for another 5 years. He'll be gone within that time, right? Because he's what, 30, 31? Let's say 2 to 3 years maximum. So you've got to weigh it up in the summer, because he is a good character to have in the squad. He's very well liked within the squad, and he always has been. He's never been a guy that causes a stir, you know. But with the situation we have, now, look, he's not going this month. I'm just going to say that now. He's not going this month. We get way too many injuries anyway that we can risk letting him go. But in the summer, and I'm putting this out there as a question to you as I say it, and I'm going to answer it myself as well. In the summer, let's play this hypothetical. Leeds get promoted. They go for Joe Rodon, and they sign Joe Rodon. But do they get a double swoop and sign Ben Davies? All in all, somewhere between 25 to 30 million pounds. I've put it out there. I gave a little dramatic pause just because so you can sort of digest it and think about it. Whilst you digest it, I'll give you my opinion. I'd say yes. Now, it's probably not a popular one because he has been good. There's no issues on that. But this might actually be the highest value you're going to get on him from now on out. So that being in itself, if you do cash in and you get 30 million between the two of them, you're looking at Spence, Reguilon, Tanganga, Ndombele maybe, you know, Højbjerg, all these players that you can cash in on, and you could easily make 100 odd million, genuinely. Because I think you can get 30 for those two lads. You can get 10 million for Spence. You can get 10 to 15 million for Tanganga. And already you're sitting there going, well, that's already 50 million. 10 on Ndombele, because if his loan performance continues the way it's been, he will probably end up being signed by Galatasaray, or at least another club that knowing that they're going to get a good player then. So it's another 10 million. You know, Højbjerg's going to get another 20. You know, you sprinkle in one or two others that you don't expect, easy 100 million sort of generated from that. You then throw in your own money and things like that, and before you know it, you look at it going, God, you could spend 150 million this summer and not have to worry about FFP, because that's the thing that everyone's worried about is FFP. We, I suppose, don't have to worry about it, but you know, you could add that into the case, you know, especially because, you know, Tanganga is a homegrown, counts 100% at getting FFP. That 10, 15 million is worth sort of 20, 25 million of a guy who's not homegrown and counts against FFP, you know. So there's that. Yeah, I don't see it moving, but it was good to sort of talk about because it has been floating around a little bit. Let's talk Itakura. Brilliant name. And let's talk about it. It came from Florian Plettenberg, who said that the amount of his release clause in the summer is 10 to 15 million euros. Mönchengladbach would like to extend its contract beyond 2026, as the 26-year-old defender is one of the key players. Tottenham and Postecoglou still keen on the player. Look, we have been keen on him for a little while. And so are Liverpool, supposedly. And when you look at the Werner situation, so I'm pointing like he's pointing up there. Sorry, left, you know what I mean, left wings, that's why I pointed up there. Excuse me and my weirdness. But we think about the Werner situation. If he turns out to be good, he's cheap. 15 million, nothing in today's market. If you were to get a Itakura who is a bit of a utility, can kind of play a few different positions, which sometimes you really need 2 or 3 of them in the squad, which I think we don't have enough of. We've had players that can kind of fill in here and there, but it's nice to have a player that can play centre-back, left-back, centre-defensive mid. Ironically, we had Eric Dyer, but that's obviously been and gone, but Itakura could probably do that for you in a centre-back, left-back, CDM role. I think that would be important to have. And if you're looking at 10 to 15 million euros, we're talking very, very small amounts of money, really. So I definitely see Spurs going in there. Ange is, a big fan, which again, whenever Ange is a big fan, you just know this thing is not going to go away. He is a serious target. I still think Spurs go Lloyd Kelly. You can tell by the way this video, I'm so in my own head for some reason. I don't know. Just let me have it, all right? I still think Spurs go Lloyd Kelly because they get him on a free, right? If you get him on a free, you can pay him a little bit more in your wages because, let's be honest, you're not spending 20 million on him, right? If you get Itakura, you've got like 5 centre-backs, but Itakura can kind of float. And Kelly could probably play a little bit left back if you truly needed him to, although let's be honest, he's a left centre-back. Let's think of him as that. You've got your centre-backs all sorted. You've got a guy who also can float between a few different positions, which end of games, 15, 20 minutes as well, very crucial. You still got Destiny. Let's see what happens with Cess. Let's say Davies goes. Itakura comes in, right? Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Still got your centre backs, you got your left backs, you got your centre defensive mid that can kind of fill in those positions. You kind of also still got Bissouma and Bentancur. Number 8. You've got Sarr. Absolute mustard. But you need someone else. You need some horseradish to go with that mustard. You got the number 10 position. You got Madders. You got the Celso. You got Kulusevski. You can kind of sprinkle in there. Maybe the Celso goes. Maybe you bring someone else in there. But before you look at it, you start to go, well, Itakura and Kelly, 15 million euros. Let's call it 20 million. Let's even be unfair and call it 20. Let's be over the top. That's nothing. That's absolutely that's a Højbjerg. That's a Joe Roden, pretty much. Those 2 in, him out. That's good business. That's really good business. And that's the thing. If you want to go and spend 50 million on a Gallagher, you're not worried about it. Because I saw a very fascinating report about how Levy has seen the situation with, your Crystal Palaces, your Evertons, your Chelsea, and he's trying to take advantage of it because Spurs have no FFP issues. And because he knows they have to sell, he can start doing what Levy does, and that he's going to fight you for some money. And that's why Everton are like, we should have had 80 for Richarlison. They shouldn't. Oh, we're annoyed that Brennan Johnson didn't go to Brentford. He'd go to Spurs because now we're in it. Fascinating. He's playing chess when everyone's playing checkers. And let's finish off with this Japhet Tanganga news. So from Romano, it's been confirmed and everything, but Japhet Tanganga's loan move to Millwall will not include any buy option clause. Straight loan until the end of the season from Spurs. Both Tanganga and Reguilon come back in the summer, which I then think they get sold for about 20 million between them. Look, he's going to play, which is good. Not good for me in my loan roundups because it means I have to work a little bit harder. But I don't mind working a little bit harder. You've got Alfie Devine and Phillips at Plymouth. That's 2 birds, 1 stone. It's a bit easier for me. But if you don't know, I do a loan roundup every week. I'm probably going to be doing one tomorrow. I'll be doing one tomorrow. I have been promising it. I apologise. It is happening tomorrow. And we're going to be talking about Ashley Phillips. We're going to be talking about, Ndombele, Alfie Devine. We're going to talk about loads of situations. We're going to talk about, Tanganga, even though he's not gone. We'll talk about his situation and say, look, what can we expect from him? Because you know what? I was looking at the league table of Millwall in the Championship. So that's, if you don't know, Premier League Championship. All right? Millwall, I think, are 16th, right? So it doesn't sound very good. If you're not aware, top 2 get automatic promotion through winners of the league and automatic promotion. And then the next 4, so 3 to 6, are in a playoff system. I looked, I think they're like 8 points off playoffs, which they've got 19 games left this season. And the Championship is one of the wildest leagues in the world. It's one of the best leagues in the world, in my opinion, because of the chaos that it can ensue. All you need is a good couple of months, and you're in that playoff hunt. And Millwall have been in that playoff hunt before. Maybe Tanganga is a guy that can kind of take them, instead of losing a game, they draw the game. Instead of drawing the game, they win the game. Maybe he's that key part, Don't know. But anyway, guys, at the end of the video, hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comment section below your thoughts and feelings, obviously, about the Ben Davies situation. You've got the Itakura situation. You've got the Japhet Tanganga loan. I want to know your thoughts and feelings about it all. Subscribe if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, at the end of the video, I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.